Welcome to the channel and a very exciting video. Now, some of you might have spotted on our social media a couple of weeks ago that we had a mystery guest come to Analogue WonderLAB, who we then revealed to be the most wonderful Marina from If We Film. It was lovely to have you, and we also have a plan together that today we would love to share with you. Before we do that, Marina, how are you feeling?
Really good, really excited to be here with you, and also I'm really happy to see you like in person, honestly, because we've never met in person before.
Exactly.
But yeah.
And apparently I am taller than I seem on YouTube.
Yep, definitely.
Which is a compliment, I think.
It is.
Yes, perfect, there we go, it's a compliment. We're here today because you'll have seen that we are moving. The time of recording we haven't started, but the time of this, hopefully it's gone really well.
Yeah.
Moving to a much bigger space with Analogue WonderLAB, and one of the things that space allows us to do is it allows us to open a mini lab within the Analogue warehouse called the Analogue WonderLAB, which took us hours of thinking to come up with that name.
Yeah, it was really difficult.
So no, we're absolutely thrilled because there is no mini lab in the Oxfordshire, Buckinghamshire area, so we'll be able to service all you local film shooters, and of course we'll have it available online as well. Lots to do, but the thing that I wanted to share with you first is the reason that I wanted Marina to be involved, because Marina is one of the most knowledgeable and passionate folks I know in the whole world about film developing. So today we are going to be asking a few questions about Marina's experience and skills, and then we'll be going into a bit more detail. You are so passionate about film developing that you have literally tattooed a developing reel on your arm.
Yeah, got it here.
This was the only criteria. No.
Yeah.
You first learned film developing as a profession in Japan, is that right?
Yes, indeed. So I started in this film photography lab industry when I was studying photography in Japan, and my second job was actually like being a staff in a film photography lab, but in Japan. So yeah, that's where it started everything.
And was that a mini lab or was that a studio with a professional artist?
So first of all, it was a lab. So I worked there for 2 years, and then I moved to Tokyo to work for one of the most important studio photography in Japan. So I was there like working as a staff along with photographers and creating lights and everything. It was out of this world, so yeah.
I can imagine that the requirements for quality of exposure and printing were quite high in that environment.
Yeah, indeed.
So no matter how stressed we get about our prints, I can imagine the tensions were quite high working there.
Yes, absolutely. Like everything that had to be like perfect. We had to do like so many maintenance every day. Everything is so like, yes. So you can guess more or less.
I can see the stress in your eyes just remembering that situation. You worked in a lab in Japan. You worked for a professional artist in a studio as part of a team in Japan, and then did you move back to Spain then?
Yeah, I moved back to Spain, and guess what?
Where did you work?
In another lab.
Oh yes, perfect.
Yeah, so I worked there for 2 years in another lab, and then moved back again. Well, moved to England, and
where did you work?
In another
in a lab, yes.
I think I've been working in different labs for more than 7 years. So yeah, I've been through quite a lot of things within the film photography lab industry.
So you've seen lots of different companies presumably set up with it. You've seen different machines, different processes, lots and lots of customers, discussions. But of course a lot of people, some of them especially in the Bristol area, will know you from going into the lab and you developing their films and putting on exhibits, but also a lot of people online will know you from If We Film, from the education side. So you've always come across, and we've done a load of stuff, different partnerships. You are the face of the beginner's guide on Analogue WonderLAB.
True.
And that side as well. So you've been not just working in it, but film photography is genuinely your passion, your hobby.
Yes, it is indeed. I mean, I've been always involved in film photography since, you know, I started in film photography when I was a teenager. I fell in love with my film camera, and yeah, it's just my life and my work has always had to do with film photography. So yeah, and I really want to keep doing what I love, which is taking photographs and being part of this, you know, wonderful community.
Well, I'm very grateful that you accepted my months of pleading and begging to come and help me on this project. I've never worked in a lab, so I needed somebody who was going to be expert at that, and your global and years of experience is perfect there, but also the way you fit into the community, the way you talk to people, the way you teach people is so important. I've also brought some cameras as like a show and tell.
Yes, I just want to decorate a little bit of this with my own cameras, except this
is my contacts that doesn't work. Unfortunately, this is a very beautiful paperweight until the gods send us new electrical circuits for contacts, as this one is an accessory. But go on, you have a point and shoot and an SLR. Are these your day-to-day shooting?
Yeah, I always have this one in my bag, and I've got 7 Pentax ME Super. And
But 7?
7. People, I think they call me the Lady Pentax. So yeah, I've got 7.
Well, there's that photo of you with all the cameras around your neck, and I think most of them were Pentaxes, aren't they? Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Kindly agreed to come over and work with us in Buckinghamshire for 6 months to get this up, running, absolutely swimming. So of course you have your own vision as well of what you want the lab, the Analogue WonderLAB to be. Not only something obviously that's very useful for our customers and for local film shooters, but when you are thinking about this project, what's really important to you based on what you've seen work really well and then things that you think could be improved in the past?
Yeah, so as I said before, as I've been working in this industry for more than 7 years, that made me realize that there are like many things, many problems that need to be solved, and that's when I want to, you know, be here and change all these kind of things by creating disruptive changes. There are many things that I really want to do. Mainly, it has to do with 3 things: sustainability, organization, and community. So I want to make the whole process from start to finish as environmentally friendly as possible. Then I want to create even more efficient systems so that everything is more organized, everything is more clear, and that could avoid possible logistic mistakes. And the third thing is that I really want to make a place in which people can, you know, come to, like, I could find inspiration, people could come here and get, you know, all the doubts solved, and why not? We can do something together with the photographs, and I want to get everyone involved in these. But yeah.
And this is where I can see your passion for teaching spilling over. But it's perfect because, anyone who's been on the website recently will know that you can click on the little button to chat to Emma straight away. If you phone us, we'll answer. Marina and eventually her team will be also on hand. If you ever have any questions, just pick up the phone. They'll be there talking through. I mean, it's also exciting. The new space will allow us for you local film shooters, and I know there's several of you who have followed us over the years. We will be able to do, pick up and drop off films. Come in and talk to Marina, get some advice, ask some questions, and that's also blowing that line between lab and home developing. We can also help with that side as well. So if you want to start at home with black and white, but then Marina does your colour, or vice versa, it's all about leveling people up in what they can do with their photography at the same time.
Yeah, so as I said before, I just want to make everybody involved in everything. I also want to change the way that people experience how they get the films developed. So yeah, I can't be real that much.
We have big plans on that side as well, yes. There's some other things to sort, not just the logistics that need to sort of plug into the main sort of our operations, and we need to make sure we don't upset Mary and Agatha with all of the things that they do brilliantly, getting your films out every day. But also the website is going to need a bit of an update. So you're going to see quite a lot happening and changing over the next few weeks. But if you follow us on social media, you'll get to see all of the mistakes, all of the highs, the lows, the late nights, the early starts, but hopefully you'll see that progress towards the Analogue WonderLAB, and exactly as Marina has articulated there. When should we start, Marina? When do you think we'll start to accept films?
We're aiming September, but please stay tuned to
Exactly.
social media.
September, so we'll probably, as with everything, we'll start very small. We might ask a couple of you to help us test it, and then at some point we will open it up to the world. So please do watch along, but we wanted to give you an early insight in sort of what we're trying to do, what we're planning, and why, and then you guys can help. So if you have any thoughts or on what we've said or anything that we've missed, write them in the comments below, or drop an Instagram to me on Analogue Wonderland, or if we film, go and chat to Marina. As I say, I am thrilled that we're going to have her expertise, her skills and her passion for the next few months. So please do feed all that in, because what we're looking to do is going to hopefully be quite special for you. So yes, any ideas, let us know. Any feedback, let us know.
Let us know.
And Marina needs to move house as well.
Yep.
Anything else? No, that's it really. Move house, move warehouse, change the website, buy lots of equipment, change the operations.
Have a drink together.
Have a drink together, yeah. Have a party. Should be straightforward.
Yeah.
Easy summer.
Easy peasy.
Thank you so much. We will see you all again soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.